This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey bitch, what is your whole deal? Hey bitch, just tell us how you feel. You wished for a sign from above. Well, here's a podcast about boy sex, fucking, dating, and love. Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat
and Pat.
Hey, it's Coochie Coochie Coo.
It's Patrina Aguilera.
Rigianta. And this is Psych Treatment, a podcast about boys, sex, fucking, dating, and love. We're live in the studio. One of our favorite girls in the whole world. I have so much to say to you, but put your ears.
Yes.
What was it?
I'm wearing my pajamas this episode because this guest is family.
We have family on the pod. Put your ears open for Liza Treyger.
Yay!
Oh my God,
I'm so happy.
back.
It's so cool to hear you do the intro in front of me.
Oh wow!
Oh my God.
Please,
in here.
You know, I was just thinking something
Hey,
about you.
bitch. Yeah.
You're always in a positive mood.
I know.
Well, I'm in a really good space right now. I've actually been
How'd you
quite
get?
depressed. I signed
Really?
a lease in New York, and it
Yeah.
changed
Fuck yeah.
everything about me.
What's
But every time I
just-
see you, you're like so full of warmth and love.
I am
and, like,
happy to see you
How do you
guys,
access
usually.
that?
signing at least in New York is her not dropping a dumbbell on a girl's head.
Yes, Pat was in a good mood earlier because he.
I've been like in the longest depression of my life. And I literally, the closest I've come to being in a good mood in like 6 months is that I was at the gym earlier and I was walking by a girl who was stretching on the floor and I was holding a dumbbell and I imagined myself accidentally dropping the dumbbell on her head and I was like, that would be so bad. I was like, well, at least I didn't do that. And then I was like, that was like the closest I've come to being like having joy.
That you don't have murderous instincts inside of you.
Yeah, the relief that I did not murder, but accidentally.
Just the good luck of not.
You would
having...
still be charged, I
Well,
think.
Wow.
Do you think I would be charged if it was an accident?
Yeah, it would be manslaughter or like involuntary manslaughter.
I don't think so. I think the
That would
gym
be-
would be
Someone
sued.
is dead.
I
Like
think-
even if it's a car accident and you didn't mean to, you can be charged. It doesn't mean you're convicted,
Yeah,
but
but
there would be a court. You'd have to get a lawyer.
My brother is a lawyer.
And call him.
I
know I have an SVU podcast, so I think I'm a professional, but I just read the New York Times.
I think that
I
there
trust
would-
everything you say.
I think there would definitely be a civil suit for sure if I dropped this dumbbell on this girl's head. But I don't think I would be criminally liable.
Well, there was a
She
girl
might not die.
in
I know.
You're like, you were heavy.
This
my
is
Judy
so
Bailey
great.
vibes.
a girl. I might have said in 5th grade, a boy threw a brick at her head, and she was never the same.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
of course not.
Yeah.
How could
Yeah.
you?
How could you?
This
be the
happened
same?
twice in my school career. Once in high school, someone snuck into the high school to beat someone up, found the wrong person on accident, tied their hair around their own arm, and slammed her face
Nope.
into the ground.
And
Never the same.
in all the tying
Never
of
the
the
same.
hair, they didn't think to themselves, "This is blonde. I'm looking for her."
It was like a cousin protecting her like little cousin.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
grabbed
That's
the
actually a beautiful
rug.
story of triumph.
That's gorgeous. Okay,
I can't
so
believe it got so dark so
I know,
fast.
we have to unpack the why are you glowing? What's happening?
Well, also, so I'm a new Swiftie, and that's
Oh,
really.
Oh, here you are in
Welcome.
New
I'm
Swiftie.
very new.
One time someone
And
look at me.
Welcome
also,
to New
I haven't
York.
been working out, but now I saw in December there are Taylor Swift rides. Something was like, open up your SoulCycle app. So this morning, the reason I had to push it a little bit is because I went to Taylor Swift's SoulCycle.
Oh my God.
So
In
now
real
I've been
life?
working out again. No, I'm now at 104 ride because I used to do it all the time.
wait, sorry. Do you go to a class or you do it in your house?
No, I do. I go to a class
For
and it's
Soul, you
all
have to do it
Taylor
at your
Swift
house.
songs.
No.
For soul.
Oh
You
yeah,
just said-
Peloton is
Peloton is
home.
home.
I'm a SoulCycle girly.
For Soul, you go to class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to embarrass yourself again. Soul, you always go to the class.
I went to
They
Soul-
tried to copy Peloton for a while, but the magic of Soul is being in the room.
I hate
and-
Soul.
The thing about working
So
out.
I've been to Soul.
But you're
Really
a runner.
quickly.
You have it in you.
I've been to Soul
question.
twice. One time, sorry.
So endorphins
Sorry,
work,
sorry.
sadly. You know what
I
I
know.
mean?
Yeah. So the first time I went to Seoul was when me and Dave Mazzoni were splitting an hour, and to take a picture, we were meeting, but we met. It was when his partner at the time was a Seoul teacher,
Mhm.
and so we met at Seoul, took Seoul classes, and I was like, I actually was like, I hate this, and I just assumed I ran like 5 miles before it. I thought like, oh, I'm a runner, this will be so easy, and it was challenging me, and like I would have left, but I was like, I can't let Dave see me like leave a Seoul class because I can't do it. And then when I was a nanny, the woman I nannied for was very into different like exercise. She was always obsessed with one version of exercise.
Mhm.
And so for the first like half year that I was there, she was obsessed with SoulCycle, and she would ask me every day to go to SoulCycle with her at 5 a.m. at 6 a.m. at 6 a.m. in Tribeca.
I've done that for a Rihanna ride once.
I lived in Greenpoint. She wanted me to meet her at 6 a.m.
Rihanna.
I have to be
I
back in
can't get
Tribeca
on
at
that.
1 p.m. to nanny. So, and I'm not getting paid. She asked me so many times that it was too uncomfortable to keep saying no. So I wake up at 5 a.m. to meet
Did
this
she pay for your class?
I think.
Okay.
And
I
but
think.
then like she was like sitting in the front, like whipping her towel around, and I was like, "Oh my
Oh
god,
my
you needed me
God.
to get up at 5 a.m. to see because you wanted me to see that you were good at SoulCycle." And then she was like, "You have to meet Charla." And Charla was like a 60-year-old woman with fully an eating disorder. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
amazing.
God.
I met her.
Yeah, we've all met her.
And then she made me do boxing because then she got really into boxing.
That's the second thing I love.
And then she was like, "Okay, she was like, okay, I told them to be expecting your call at the boxing place. That I had to pay for myself." And she would ask me every Monday, "Did you do your boxing
a
this
very
weekend?"
Luann Bethany surf lesson moment.
Yes, yes. And then finally I was doing it. So I was like, "Okay, I'm doing boxing." I told her. And then she was like, "Oh, we're actually in the neighborhood. They live in the neighborhood." She's like, "We'll come by." And I was like, "It's Sunday. It's my day off." She comes with the kid I
No.
nanny. The kid starts boxing with me. All of a sudden, I'm boxing this kid I
No.
nanny on my off
No.
day for no money. I'm paying for it, actually.
That's
And was this your last nanny job you ever had?
This is my last and only.
Yeah.
Nannying is so stressful.
It is. I did it for many years, but I was a backup nanny, so I
Yeah.
would switch families all the time. So it was a different
You were
experience.
nanny 911.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just come in and be like,
Yeah.
backup defense.
Yeah.
But
Did that make the kids respect you more or less? Was it substitute teacher vibes?
Well, I just had an attitude because they would like try to do stuff with me, and I'd be like, I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
gone tomorrow. You want fruit snacks?
Yeah,
Here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't care about your screen time. It was
I
this thing of
know.
like, if we bonded, amazing, but if not, I could care less. And I was
Totally.
okay
You're not looking
showing
for
it.
You're not looking
Oh
for a
God,
relationship.
yeah.
But kids enjoy being treated like people versus kids. And
Totally.
so if you kind of treat them like whatever you want, they like that.
What I will say
They
about
feel cool.
being the main is like the kids do kind of clock
Well,
at
main
you.
for a psychopath. This is like a
Yes.
sitcom type of woman that
Yes.
keeps making you work out with her.
And the kids do eventually clock that like you kind of, I mean, you work for their parents, but in their minds you work for them. And like they lost like
Creepy.
the 5-year-old girl. Also, they were like, richer New York kids. So like one time I was like playing blocks with the girl who was 5, and like condos came up, and I somehow it came up in conversation that I didn't know what a condo was. And she was like, "You don't know what a condo is?" And I was like, "No." And then this 5-year-old explained to me what a condo was, and she never could like respect me again.
No, that happened with math problems once. I was like, "Oh, I don't actually know this," and the girl went, "You don't know how to do this?" And it's like, "Neither do you." Like, fuck off. And then one time I was legit losing Monopoly to a kid, and it's really hard. And then I worked for some genius kid who was shocked I knew how to use the microwave. He went, "Oh, you know how to do that?" I'm like,
I took them to like the Museum of Math by that park,
Yeah.
and like it's classic.
I took
like
a kid there.
it's classic. Like there's like it's classic things that aren't math that like they're saying is math because they want to make math seem fun. They're like, "This is a basketball hoop. It's math. It's physics." It's like
it is
no,
though.
It is.
it's not
Hitting the
It
backboard to make
is.
it in, a layup is math.
That isn't math. I'm sorry, a layup isn't math. I won't budge on that.
I do have a surprise for you guys.
What?
Okay.
So, I am a new Swiftie, and
Yes.
I do
And
have
how'd that
bracelets, and I
happen?
brought bracelets for you.
Oh my god!
No, you didn't.
I didn't make them for you. My listeners of my podcast come and bring them, so I have I have a lot in a bag, but I picked
Oh
them
my
for
God.
you.
Do you know that someone tried to act like I was a new script Swiftie in the spring? I've been a Swiftie for so long.
How did you become a Swiftie?
So I went to
So I'm sorry that happened to you.
I went to the 1989 tour. Like I didn't not know about her. Reputation helped me get through a breakup.
Oh, big
Lovers,
Reputation.
romantic. Like I'm in whatever, but I don't think about it. And then with the hype and the Travis, I love romance.
Yeah.
I hate
And
the
him
Travis.
making the bracelet and him going for. I was just like, I want this. It got me on Wellbutrin because I was like, I want romance and I have to improve my life.
Maybe I
And
should go on
so-
Wellbutrin.
Yeah,
Because that won't have sexual. I'm scared of sexual side effects.
no sexual side effects.
Yeah.
Maybe I should switch.
I've been saying this in stand up, but when I told my therapist to wear a scrunchie every session, I go, she wanted me to go on Lexapro. I go, well, I'm scared of sexual side effects. She literally goes, you'll be able to come. I go, and then
a
I
breath work woman saying fuck every second.
And then I'm like, I kind of look at her like, can you stop? But she's not getting the vibe. And she goes, will you be able to come 12 times? No, but can you now?
Oh,
She asked me that.
and you go, yes.
No, I had to respond. I go,
Don't get mad at
I said I've never tried. I've never tried to come 12 times, actually.
You have because I listened to the pod. I know
You
that.
know me. Well, no,
Wait,
lately
I
I'm
want to see the bracelets.
So then what happened was everyone I knew was going to the LA shows. So I was like, let me just listen to the set list.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was listening to the songs I'd never heard.
Yeah.
And then I got in and then I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I started watching YouTube videos of her process and how she makes the songs, talking about the songs. And then it all fucking clicked in this psycho way.
Yeah.
And now it's all I think about. I Google her name every day to see what she wore, where she went to dinner, what game, what car was she in, what flight is she on.
There's something really special that gets you to the next level when you like really connect with, I think, Folklore and Evermore.
Yeah, those are the albums that like, you're an artist for our time.
I'm like, oh, you're a genius and you have the answers.
No, I was talking to Mike Glazer, who's a comic. I don't know if you know, but he's not someone you would think was a Swiftie.
Is he straight?
He's a straight guy, mushroomy guy. He has
he's granola.
And we were talking. He's like, I love her, and because I brought my bracelets to the store, I gave them to some SVU girlies. But he said she's touched by God, and I went, she is, because the things that really bother me about her, like I'm always gonna have a chip on my shoulder about a rich kid. It just is what it is. I'm like, oh, you had your mom in marketing and your dad had a hedge fund. Like, okay.
But no, I heard
but then I'm like, but that is the God part of it. You had you need supportive parents. Shaun White, the snowboarder, like his sister at the end of the doc was like, he had the skills.
Shaun White, the snowboarders, touched by God.
No, but it's like he had the skills, but he needed the parents to drive to competitions and put the money in. It is all that and all.
My cousin hooked up with Shaun White.
Really?
And
oh my God.
Blue
sex or bad
was he packing?
Bluebirds.
Bluebirds?
What's Bluebird? What are you talking about?
That's our
code name.
Okay.
Now, was Shaun White packing, dude?
They were young. It didn't get there.
Oh.
They were like
cute.
Just a kiss on the lip.
I mean, he was at the Olympics at 14. You'd think he'd be fingering or something.
At least a finger.
Well,
a teen Olympian.
Can I ask what song for you? What lyric? Because like, let me ask you this.
I have been quoting.
Well, how about this? If I'm dead to you, then why are you still at the wake?
Ooh. So what song is that from?
And if I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake?
You know what?
My Tears Ricochet.
Yeah, I do love that.
I love
I made a playlist of all my faves.
Champagne Problems.
Yes,
so
I was just thinking about the where she's like, would have been such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head. They said, but you'll find the real thing instead.
Yeah. Pick up the tapestries that I something.
Tread.
Love.
Yeah. I right now, I love Tolerate It
Yeah.
and Invisible String. Invisible String is like, I want to dance to that at my fucking wedding.
Cold
it's
was
so beautiful.
Cold was that was my brother's wedding song.
No,
I didn't, of course.
Cold was the seal of my axe to grind for the boys who broke my heart. Now I send their babies presents.
Lisa,
imagine
you know what's so cool? There's so much depth that like I'm never gonna run out.
No.
It is like I'm so new because I don't like read so much, and then I have people being like, you have to do these songs. They're like, wait, you haven't heard this Taylor Volt or this unreleased, and so I'm always
imagine
really
you're a boy who broke Taylor's heart and she's sending your babies presents.
I need you guys to listen to this. Time, curious time.
Yeah.
Cutting me open and healing me fine.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are so good. I'm like so
No, that album saved my
inspired.
life during the pandemic. I was like, oh, I'm gonna actually be okay.
Yeah.
I looked up at the sky and I thought there will always be sky.
Do you know what Taylor shared with me and the Las Vegas audience at the Eras Tour Las Vegas? She shared with us that she actually reached a point in the pandemic where she thought that perhaps she would never perform live again. And it was only when she was recording Champagne Problems that she allowed herself to think, maybe one day I'll perform this for a crowd.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you end up going in LA?
No, it was too late by that point, but I was actually looking at Miami tickets today. So I'm thinking Toronto, London, Miami.
I'm gonna go to
I'm gonna
Toronto.
do. You are doing Toronto.
Wait,
did you already get the tickets?
I didn't, but
I'm willing to spend up to 2.5.
So I reached out to.
You gasped.
I would love to go in London.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
Right? I think my friend might. She works for really big clients with big brands, so I'm like, bitch, you know someone has a
There's
box.
got to be someone.
But
The
now
thing
there's
about
some
Toronto
tragedy
is
in their
that
life.
it's not until fall, but I thought it was this past fall, so I reached out to our friend.
Oh, sure. Oh,
And
is she playing?
She's playing, and
Wonderful.
she.
This is what's tough about it, because usually I can finagle a ticket.
Yeah.
This is unlike something else.
I know.
And it is tough because I know someone that works at the promotion company, and they were like, oh, there was a giant company-wide meeting that said, don't even ask.
Really?
Like, it's not
Really?
happening.
I reached out to my reps when I was going in Las Vegas, but got them through another means.
Yeah.
But
Cut me open. Healing
So
me
we'll see, but a part of me is like, maybe I'll just buy one ticket.
are you
as
CAA? Because they're
security.
CAA. She's CAA.
I am, and so is Travis, and I'm friends with Travis's agent. I
Oh,
would
are
Let's
say.
you?
fucking
Yeah.
go.
So I
So
don't
what-
know if I should harass her.
Do you
or
think
not.
they're endgame?
I wanted to. I love.
I don't.
Okay, for me, name another time a man has spoken about a woman like that publicly.
But I think he is hashtag not here for the right reasons. Like, I don't trust his motives. I don't. If you've been on a reality show,
that went through my head. It's scary,
Yeah,
of course.
it's scary.
It's scary for all of us.
I just
All
get
of us are
nervous.
shaking.
But I watched a video of him pick up a man with one arm, and I'm
my
like,
God.
let her get fucked by this
Yes,
athlete.
get fucked by this athlete 1,000%.
and do Christmas and hang out. I thought I would
Put it
get a
on my
Get
photo.
fucked and do Christmas.
I wanted a photo of her hanging out with his nieces, but we didn't get it.
Yeah, but I just think
There's always
that
next year.
I get worried about. So for one, I'm getting a little reboundy, and because it's so quick, so
yeah, but I
soon.
think they broke up before midnight. Like, I think there's.
You think there's been
stuff.
more time?
No,
then?
I'm freaked
I
out,
think
but I'm
there's
getting
been-
water. But keep talking.
Okay.
I'm freaked
I
out.
think there
I
was
think if
longer
you've been on a
time.
reality show and you're dating Taylor Swift, like there's something.
100%,
looking
but
for
you know what I
something?
like about it? He's embarrassed by that. It wasn't cool. Like, him and his brother on their podcast, he's always like, can we not talk about that? Like,
I know, but because he
he's
knows how it looks
embarrassed.
now that he's dating Taylor. Do you know what I mean?
no, but he's excited. He's not playing it cool. If he was playing it cool, then that would be suspicious. But he legit is like, I can't believe I'm with her. This is insane.
Yeah.
He is being honest. He's like, what? I can't believe I'm with Taylor Swift. This is nuts. I don't think he's like,
I just hope
got it.
I just hope he loves her and doesn't love the idea of her.
On the podcast, I listen to him and his brother's podcast now every week.
Yeah. Wow.
It seems like it's cute. No, I know about football, and now my algorithm has like all these
Did you watch the
sports
documentary?
videos. Yes, I cried in the first few minutes.
It's a great doc. Brian, when this all started, Brian goes, "You need to watch this," and
Yeah.
it made them. I love them.
And the girls are cute. Their little kids are really, really like cute kids to watch.
His brother has. I don't like how his brother like confirmed the rumors. I'm like, I'm uneasy.
Well,
I'm uneasy.
And that's good.
But I
Other
want her
people
to get
need
fucked. I want her to
because
have
he
fun.
said he goes. A lot of people care about Taylor as they should.
Yeah.
and he understands that.
Yeah.
You know, he can't fuck up.
That's
Now-
good to hear.
He bought a new house to impress her. You know,
Yeah.
I like that.
oh my god,
But
I wouldn't mind a new house. Speaking of new houses,
You're on your, yes.
what's going on with you, girl?
I am moving to the East Village.
So, I have a
I
question.
can't believe I get to
When
say
are you
that.
moving?
When did you officially move here?
So I moved here December 2019 to audition in person.
You have to laugh.
And then I had to leave for
But
10
honey,
months.
you booked.
I booked a thing in New York. And now
Oh,
I
did that shoot in New York?
Yeah.
Wait, what was it? What was it?
Survival of the Thickest.
Michelle
Michelle
Buteau.
Buteau, friend of the pod.
fun.
Yeah. And she but then I had to leave during the pandemic for 10 months, give up a great apartment in West Hollywood. And then I came back April 2021. I've put in my time
Yeah.
and I'm out. So February 1st, my lease starts. So in a couple weeks. And then but I could be loose in February.
Yeah.
So that
Can we get your review of LA? Having now like pros cons.
I can't blame a whole city. Like, I am who I am, and I'm probably gonna I
Really?
still have to get through my own stuff, but I have never been more isolated, sad, and depressed
Really?
as when I have lived here. I also lived in a studio apartment, which is not good. Meg Stalter had a tweet once that was like looking at your bed at 24 hours a day is not healthy. And I think about
Yeah.
it
That's so
constantly
funny.
Yeah.
because I do everything in my bed. And then
Yeah.
if you're wanting, I'd have a lazy day. It's
Yeah.
just, and then I have all this clothes and there's just no escape from
Yeah.
your garbage and
Yeah.
everything. And it really mentally fucked me.
You need a
Yeah.
bedroom.
I need a bedroom and I have a bedroom.
Oh,
I
so
do want to
happy.
live in like Manhattan proper.
I'm going to walk everywhere. I'm like
oh.
buzzing. I can walk to so many trains. I can walk. New York Comedy Club is a 7-minute walk.
Wow.
Yeah, that's heaven.
I get to walk to the cellar. I get to walk home. I don't have to take a bridge, Uber bridge.
Do
Yeah.
you feel like you were performing less here?
For sure, my progress in new material was for 100% less because when you could do 5-6 spots on a Friday night,
Yeah.
you can work
Yeah.
through you're just inspired. You
Yeah.
know, here I am really lucky. Like I had 3 spots on Friday, 3 on Saturday,
Yeah.
but I have to work hard to do that.
Yeah.
It's not all the time.
And then
Yeah.
you're kind of always on tour.
Yeah.
What is your
I am.
schedule? Like, how
LAX
do you-
sucks. I'd rather go to JFK, LaGuardia, that new Delta terminal.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
I'm a Newark girl till I die.
Yeah, because you live on the west side.
Well, yeah, true.
Not
Yeah.
to give the secrets. I
Oh
think
yeah, the
people
secrets
know.
are out. The secrets are out.
Yeah.
But
One
you're not
time
a
on
Delta
Twitter-
girly.
one ti- I'm both now.
You did.
Lately, I've been both
She lately
Okay.
flew on
because now that
Delta.
I'm touring, where there's some cities where Delta's the best.
I love Delta.
Even if I have to do a layover from Vancouver to Seattle and stop in Portland, I will do it.
But can I tell you
So
something?
you're going to Vancouver, Feb?
I'm not. But I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
I'm a Delta. I'm Diamond,
Delta till you die.
and I mean, I was really hurt by their changes last year
What
and what they were
happened?
trying to do.
What did they do?
Basically,
really
but I've learned how to finagle, and I'm gonna make. If they want to make it more elite, at first I was like, "Fuck you," but now I'm like, "Fine,
Yeah.
I accept the challenge."
play ball.
But basically, there's MQMs and MQDs. MQD is money spent on tickets. MQMs is miles flown.
Sure.
That's gone now. So your status means nothing. And to me, if you're loyal as fuck, what the fuck? So they're catering to you. Have to buy more first class. They're catering to the business.
Do you always fly first?
Absolutely not. But
Can I say something?
I have more often.
There's nothing like flying Delta One out of LAX.
Unless it's an old plane. I've become one of these people. If
No.
I go on and I see
Yep.
it's not a
I
new
know.
plane, I'm like, are you fucking
But
kidding
the
me?
know.
experience of flying Delta One out of LAX, it's a different entrance.
Yeah.
They escort you up in an
You
elevator
can get a
straight to
shrimp
the lounge.
before you enter.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, where are you
you don't
going?
get that at JFK.
It's
The
on
Delta
the
one's only
arrivals.
if you're going to New York or another country.
No, Delta
No,
One is
there's like
I don't know why it
they
wasn't
added a
first.
Miami one because
Yeah.
it used to not even have direct. LA to Chicago, no direct flight.
That's
know.
shocking.
So with my family, also New York, I'm like a 2-hour flight.
That's
versus
shocking.
8-hour. Yeah, but my friend's uncle is a pilot, and I asked him about this, and
Mhm.
it's all like turf stuff. And the airlines work together. So if
My friend's
something's an
uncle's a
American
pilot.
place,
I'm always asking my friends' uncles about their jobs.
Turf wars.
we stayed in his house in not a cool part of Florida, but not Scottsdale. What's the Scottsdale of Florida?
I'm sure. whatever. Hey, whatever you want.
Sarasota,
Whatever you
Sarasota.
want it to be.
We stayed at his house because we were on the road and he had a nice house, but we were like making sandwiches and sitting by the pool.
Oh,
I felt like a
heaven.
teen
Oh my
again.
God.
Lately I've been really into any hang that makes me feel like I'm back in high school. It makes me happy.
Totally.
Well, I think that's why I'm enjoying
Nostalgia.
being here because me driving my car is so high. I was so happy.
Oh, you know what new song? Well, it's not new. It's from Speak Now. Sparks Fly. I
Yeah.
sing
Oh,
it
yeah.
every day.
Totally.
Sparks fly.
I love Speaking Out this track. I
Yeah,
love
that
Speaking Out.
album
That's
is
actually
really fun.
That's my least favorite of all. That's
Speak
I'm least
now.
familiar with that album. Is what I'll say.
Yeah, I'm just new to so much that I'm like, wait, what's this? Like it's
Yeah.
been,
Oh, it's
but
so
that one I've been
exciting.
having a lot of fun.
I
love
think-
I Know Places.
Yeah,
I'm a
Reputation's my favorite.
it is really good for me.
I got this dress
Don't
so
blame
you-
me.
Oh,
Is
Love Made Me Crazy.
Yeah. I actually don't like that one.
Oh, I love it.
it makes me feel something.
Yes, bitch.
But in my top 25 on Apple, Ready for It is in there.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I
That's
let it. So
embarrassing.
there's some Taylor that go on my running
Mhm.
playlist,
Ooh.
and like that's like Ready for It. It's how the games begin.
Look what you
it's
made me do.
Look what you made me do.
Okay.
Like it's out
Let's
of my
get rich enough to sign up for the gym that Taylor goes to.
What's her gym?
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
What's
That's
Dog
a-
So you
Pound?
have to submit. They have to accept you or not, but it's $36,000 a year for the best membership.
And it's right down the street.
Wait.
From the people. It's right down.
I know about it because Ashley Graham, a model that I look up to, but I heard she's an idiot and is a flat earther. But
You know, I bought her tanning thing.
she's sexy. She really gets me going.
Wait, I'm
Dog Pound
I'm
was
so
on
sorry,
the same.
36,000.
Dog Pound on Canal.
Yeah, that's how I started.
That's right where the people that I
But
nanny for live.
she was
There's
when
too much
she
to
was
talk about.
in LA. Are we talking about here? Let me give you.
How
your
much is that a
bracelets.
month?
Oh yeah.
So you're
Great.
performing at the Wilbur. I saw
3K.
on your poster. Or
Um,
are you not?
I'm performing at one of their like smaller venues.
Okay, I brought a bracelet that says the Wilbur. Should I not give it to you?
Yes, it's manifesting. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I'm excited what mine says. I didn't know this was
Thank
gonna
you,
be-
girl. This is so cute.
Yours says big dick wolf energy.
Obsessed.
And then I have one that says tipsy.
Oh, I love that.
That's for you.
That's for me for sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
These are so cute.
And then this one says detective.
Oh, I love it.
You are a detective.
I am a detective.
Mapping out your workout schedule.
I,
I want to say thank you to Liza's fans for making us these.
The ones I have one that says Looky Loo, glitter cheese, and then someone just gave me, when we were all in Seattle, one that says fuck the patriarchy.
Well, definitely.
Wow,
Oh,
definitely.
let me ask
Keychain
you
on the ground.
Something about does she fuck mouth you? Or like that was a wild lyric in Mad Woman.
Oh, does she
Oh.
mouth fuck you forever?
Yeah, I was really shocked when I heard that.
I never thought of it like that. Does she mouth fuck you?
I think it means does she mouth?
It
Like,
does, but it's both double entendre.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if it's a double entendre.
I always heard it says mouth, but Taylor is too smart to not know that it would
I
be.
know.
Yeah, it's
What about
it's
he
aggressive.
looks up grinning like a devil?
Oh, I didn't ever put that together.
That's one of the best bridges of all time.
yeah, but I didn't
It's
put
cruel, the shape of my body. It's blue, the shape of my body. It's he looks up grinning like a devil. It's bad.
See, I'm
Oh,
so
yeah, it's in
naive.
the
I
back of the
picture because she
car.
talks about how she waited for him to come to her balcony every night of that summer. So I'm thinking he's looking up at her. She's at a balcony.
Oh, I thought they were just in the back of the car, and she said it, and then he looked up.
He looks up, grinning,
like
grinning like a
that.
devil.
Girl Summer's my Ryo song.
Cruel Summer's the best.
I'm going through a thing where I keep seeing guys from Grindr on like more like upstanding dating sites. Like there's this bi guy who I like saw on, actually 2 bi guys I've seen on Grindr and then one on Hinge and one on Raya. But
Is
sorry,
it the same one?
no, 2 different bi guys.
Do you like that, or does that you don't like that?
There's good and bad about it.
interesting. What's the good?
The good is that like on Grindr, like everything's out there, so like I know exactly what they want sexually. The bad, there is no, I guess, bad thing about it other than like, I don't know, dissonance. But like one of the bi guys I went on a date with and I had a fun conversation, but I just wasn't there. I'm having so much trouble getting excited about anybody.
Yeah.
Except for my primary and secondary. But I'm not even that excited about my secondary.
What's going on with your love life?
It's non-existent, but I'm being more flirty, out there, open than I ever have. I've been really closed off. I'm the problem.
I was gonna say, when's the last time you had a crush or someone who got you going?
So long.
Really?
Yeah, so long. But that's okay.
Why do you think you were closed off?
So many things. I'm on this journey, but I also want to meet. So I'm having a hard time being more casual. Like I want to like meet this person. I'm putting too much pressure on
Yes.
everything, and I just need to relax and have fun. But it's been so long that it's like
You gotta
it
break
just
the
feels-
seal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you break the seal, you'll be like, oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Maybe I just want to do maybe a makeout first. We'll
So
see.
fun.
Yeah.
A makeout. Oh my god.
Are you
heaven.
true bi?
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah.
But
But I don't want to say what I was gonna say. I just would be nervous to date someone that's very strict about what pronoun they need because that's just not my personality. I can't. In my home, I can't be on edge.
It's not.
Like in my own home, having to make sure I'm like on it. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's less about your orientation than it's about your.
That's my personality. That's not my personality.
It's just too serious when it gets, for me.
You want someone laid back.
Laid back. Like a RuPaul, like fuck gender.
Yeah,
You want a gender fucked, laid back icon.
Yeah, because I love the idea of a bi man. I really do.
Yeah.
A bi guy's hot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give guys I
My
know
2
who are
exes
bi.
ago was bi, and then like I keep like ending up crossing paths with these bi guys. But I think I want to date a pure gay.
Pure.
Which is
Brian had a crush on one guy when he was like in high school.
Really?
And he told my dad that when we were all getting dinner. My dad was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Sorry, Jim. Sorry, I'm coming out to you."
Wait, you go to around Aspen for the holiday. Do you ever go to Kimosabe?
What's that? I go to Breckenridge.
The hat store?
No, what's that?
There's a hat store that the Beverly Hills housewife Kyle Richards, part of me is obsessed with, but her and Rihanna were just there.
That's
together
crazy.
because Rihanna went there just because Kyle Richards went there. So the store was like, Kyle, Rihanna's here. Do you want to meet her? And so Kyle got to the store and they hung out.
Oh my god.
Why would Rihanna want to meet her?
Because she's a huge Housewives fan.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Rihanna
that.
loves the Housewives.
That's
she follows
amazing.
them, like messages them.
I think
that's, like,
I'm
her
over
thing.
That's
Housewives.
major.
I'm not. It's honestly, Bravo is the core of most of my deep friendships, my life. I have a show that I watch every single night. The Watch What Happens. Most of the accounts I follow are Bravo.
Yeah.
It really is like such a big part of my.
Oh, and
being.
we both had the opportunity to be bartender.
Yes!
Shout out.
Yeah, that was.
How
so
was
I've been in
it?
the audience twice, a bartender once.
Okay.
So
I was so nervous because they really cut to you for 1 second. You have to be like, "Brrr," and I know nothing about Bravo, so I was just
Oh my
like,
god.
I fucked up. I was too starstruck, and so
Really?
every time we flopped, and then right when the camera would leave, I'm like, we should have said this. We should have said this.
That's because stakes were too high. Stakes were low for me. Stakes too high for you.
When
They
I,
were high. We were posing by when we walked into the studio, there was a cardboard cutout of Andy, and I went, we have to take a photo. And they went, you're gonna meet him.
Uh-huh, you
And,
go-
like, I couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe.
But he saw how excited we were, so he took a photo with us,
That's
like
nice.
behind the bar, and he gave us a little compliment. I want to be on the couch so bad.
You will be.
I want to play a game. I want to play a game where I'm with someone else and they have to put the blindfold on or something, and I
You
have
will
to
be
give
in
them
5 seconds.
clues. So that's
should-
something I manifest.
So you're one of our rare repeat guests.
Really?
Should we ask you, since you last came on the pod?
Yeah.
Who were you? Who are you? And who do you want to be?
That's so amazing. Okay. Who I want to be, I'm like making it happen. I'm going to live my Carrie Bradshaw life. Like,
Yes.
I'm moving back to New York for my permanent home. I will never move again.
Really?
From there. Unless, well, to escape the election, maybe my sister,
Yeah.
I think we should all think about leaving. But
Yeah.
Sure.
just in case.
Yeah.
My sister was there for the toppling of the Soviet Union. She escaped. She was like a young teen. I think we should trust her instincts when she says, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
That's just
Where
how I
will you
feel.
go?
Wherever she buys a house. So they've been traveling looking for a secondary location because
Really?
they are ready to escape. Yes.
What does she do?
She quit her job to find a new home while her husband works and trying to set up a full move to escape fascism. I don't know what
does her husband do? My question is, are they rich?
Well, he's doing fine. I think they have like a few mortgages out or something, but they're a Treyger.
Yeah.
They're not, but they like to spend.
Yeah.
So they have fun. So it's like no matter how much you have, if you don't
Older or younger?
Older. 10 years older. They have 3
They're Chicago,
kids.
right?
And yeah.
Skokie.
Honey. But he's doing well.
Cool.
But one time I was on a podcast that he listens to, and I said what he did for a living, and then he called me and he was like, "That's not what I do at all."
Really?
I love that.
Yeah, men just have jobs at office. Like I don't know.
That's like me talking about my mom and my brother.
I'm always dating people.
But don't your brothers are in the arts, or is one
One's
of them
in the
not?
arts, one's not.
What? Oh, and you don't know.
Do you know what I realized
Sales.
about myself?
Exactly.
You
So
like
I said he was a project manager, and I guess he's not.
That sounds like it could be anything.
But what's cool is he works for an evil company at the moment, but he got to hire his own team. And he got to hire a woman from his old job and double her salary.
That's sick.
Wow.
How cool does that feel?
Is cool.
I don't know if we this has been so light. I was about to say,
What?
the fucking internet's so mean to our clips.
I
It's
know.
crazy. For no reason.
We can get into it.
You just had like such a fun little thing where you're like, oh, the drummer wants to
Oh,
fuck
did you
me.
see that one? That was the craziest one.
Well, I went in and I was
Thank you.
You were
No, this was
you were
like-
in the weeds?
No, I just was like, I'll pop off nice stuff. Because I had to do that to Garcelle recently. Like,
Yeah, I had to do that to Garcelle.
No, literally, it's
you
like
were
that
attacking Garcelle.
It's
What were they
so
attacking?
wild.
I'm way behind in Beverly Hills. I literally just got to the jacket.
She's playing the race card, and it's like, no, she doesn't want to do this. Can
Yeah.
you not see her by her face that she is pained?
Yeah.
By what is happening and how she is being treated?
I don't know the current
this
events.
idea that she's like reaching.
Yeah.
That she's not a grown ass woman who's dealt with racism her whole life and
Yeah.
knows what's like.
Yeah.
And they won't listen to her or hear her.
The other
And
woman.
the audience, Dorit just was cringe. Is
Really?
cringe.
Yeah,
it's really
I've never been
disgusting,
on
and
Team
the
Dorit.
fans are awful to her.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
The
Well, that's what
internet's crazy.
That's honestly not that I'm over Bravo. I'm over the culture around it. Like it used to be fun, and
You
now
mean like
it's,
the fans?
yeah, the fandom has got. Honestly, do you know my real theory is like, because for a while I felt like the gays were either Housewives gays or Drag Race gays, and the Drag Race fandom was so like crazy and toxic and like evil to the queens, and then those gays found out about Housewives and they came over and they've ruined all the fun. Like it's like, no, we're actually not crazy here. Like we're here to have fun and lol. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the women, everything has changed.
I
too.
know.
Like, I don't like that they post stuff on social media before it happens or we see photos. Like, I want to watch it and be surprised.
You want to watch what happens live?
Scandival, I think, changed things. People are like chasing the Ariana fame.
Yeah.
Like, they're jealous of what she
Are you
has.
Which
watching?
one's
Sorry.
Ariana? The one who got cheated on?
Yeah.
She's basically created a full career.
Yeah,
And now everyone wants, she just got cast as Roxy Hart on Broadway.
That's amazing.
For being
Like,
cheated on.
The name on everybody's lip. This is
Are
gonna be.
you watching Southern Charm this season?
sickening.
Unbelievable.
Taylor's.
I haven't
I thought
seen
Larsa
it.
Pippen was scum. Fucking Taylor is scum. It's scummy.
I think she's in pain
Haven't
and
seen
she's
any of these
lost.
shows.
Yes. Okay.
Did
I
you-
can see the depth. You're right.
Did you watch?
No, I think she's a bad person. That grin. You saw the reunion.
When I don't agree with what she did when she brought up T-Rav.
This is the thing. If you truly are sorry and you
You don't do
apologize,
that.
and that person is not ready to accept,
Yes.
you respect it
I
and you give
know.
them the time. Like, apologies do not automatically.
Yeah, I
forgive
think
you.
a-
You could still be hurt. I've
Yeah.
told people like, I forgive you, whatever, but I'm not here yet.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that, and she was caught on a phone being like,
I know.
whatever. I don't regret anything.
I know.
I didn't do anything
I think
wrong.
Olivia's so beautiful.
She is.
I don't know a single word you're saying.
And she called her. Basically, there's two blonde girls.
Sure.
And
Gorgeous.
Tell it the whole time.
Gorgeous
Olivia
girls.
and
Big as big as my pinky, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Olivia had a situationship with this guy, Austin. She really liked him, but he fucks with girls' minds and hearts. Like,
Yes.
he's a playboy. He's 6'4", so he you know, he
Austin
can get
from
away with
Southern
it.
Charm. I'm familiar
Yeah.
with him. I don't think he's very hot.
Me
No,
either.
but I heard in person his jawline's more defined. I don't know. I don't know. Because I didn't understand why Jax Taylor had a hold on women and was ruining
I
people's
never
lives.
was attracted to Jax.
I saw him in person
You get it, and you
hopping
get
into a
it.
car, and I went, okay.
Really?
I went, okay.
I
can
never got it with
s-
Jax.
I didn't either. And then I saw him in person.
My college friend was like, Jax is the hottest man in the world. And I was like, I'm not getting it.
I can't. Who's Jax?
He's a demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite is one time he went with this girl that he was dating to an AA meeting and she
Yes.
confessed everything. And then he walked right outside the meeting. They sat on a curb and he said, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah.
Like,
Jax
There's-
Taylor?
There's nothing like early
JAX.
Vanderpump. There's nothing will ever.
This
hit.
doesn't do it for me, I'll tell you
no,
that much.
I doesn't do it for me either. And he kept getting plastic surgery, but looking the same.
Yeah. So,
But anyway, so whatever. So then Taylor is dating this guy, Shep, who's,
I know about Shep.
Yeah.
kind of, gross.
What do you think of his monologue at the reunion?
He's hot to me.
It's my friend texted me like it's a really big monologue for just quitting taking shots.
I know.
Like, you have to cut beer out too,
I
babes.
know.
But I guess he was so bad. He brought like during Bravo
I know.
Comedy
Well,
Out,
they,
too.
they never
So anyway,
really got to it.
So Taylor, Shep and Austin are friends. So Taylor, what she did to get back at Shep was hook up with Austin.
Classic.
And Olivia was hearing this stuff. So Olivia, to her good friend Taylor, multiple times said, "Is this true?"
Yeah.
Taylor lied to her face time and time again.
Oh.
One-on-one lunches.
One-on-one lunches.
And don't people but don't these people know it's going to come out because we're on TV?
But it was
they
off
keep
cam.
lying. They will not
Yeah.
admit it, and she will
Well,
not just
so
apologize.
do you think that they fucked? I don't
Of
think.
course they fucked.
I don't think they fucked. You think they fucked?
They fucked.
Well, so do you know what I think?
Because
Is,
why would you lie? Why wouldn't you be like, Olivia, I'm so sorry. I want to get back at Shep. I made out with
well,
Austin.
you know the darkest part of
Then-
the whole story?
Well, it gets darker. So then Olivia's brother dies. Very sad.
What the fuck?
Of
and
Lyme dis-
Taylor-
of Lyme disease.
It's not really.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I googled it.
gray.
I think it was like.
But it's sad.
That's horrible.
Obviously, Austin lost a sister earlier, so they kind of
Oh my
trauma
God.
bonded. And instead of Taylor dropping it, Taylor keeps being like, just forgive, like, won't. And then they all went on this big trip. And now it's, well, if you don't forgive me, I'm done. I've already apologized enough. So you're the problem and you're just punishing me. And it's like, you're not actually sorry. And then she was caught talking to her brother, being like, I don't even regret it. They weren't even dating. This is stupid.
Oh.
And Olivia overheard
She was
it all.
drunk.
But she stood up after Olivia's brother had passed. They're all at a table
Oh,
at
yeah,
dinner,
this
and
is
she
bad.
she gets up to do a toast and goes, I love my brother just like you. And brought like
Yeah.
What?
it was disgusting. And then then at the reunion, to this person she is like dying to be friends with again and is acting like she's sorry, reveals a secret that she only told her and that she wanted to take to the grave, that she was humiliated. She hooked up with like a disgusting person.
Thomas Ravenel, you'll remember.
I know him.
So when she was 22, and it's like, we all know the power dynamic and what a piece of shit he is. And
Yeah.
how,
Isn't he in jail for life or
Yeah.
something?
So it's like, and then when she
Or dropping a dumbbell
revealed
on someone's
it,
head.
when she revealed it, she had this smirk on her face.
No.
And the girl, Catherine, who she's like, you
You
did
know
this to a friend.
I know
Ca-
Catherine.
Yeah,
She's
Catherine.
still on the show?
No, but
No.
Catherine posted, I love Olivia Taylor. You're Scott, like you're nothing.
Oh, she did. I
Oh,
didn't-
yeah.
I don't
Catherine goes,
see-
we are friends. Olivia did nothing wrong. And for you to bring that up in front of everyone. And so, at the end of part 1 of the reunion, Olivia walks out and you hear her go, fucking cunt.
Yeah. But
Good.
I honestly think even Olivia's brother passing away, like. I don't even
Oh,
think
and then
that-
Taylor's brother passed away after filming.
Oh, I
Wait,
didn't know that.
what?
Taylor's brother is dead now, too.
I did
Wait,
not know that.
That is so weird.
So it's
That's why
weird.
Olivia didn't bring up. She was like,
What?
because I noticed on the reunion that she was like, and then you said to whoever on the phone, like, she didn't say your brother, and I was like, did she not know who it was? But I think the darkest part of the story isn't even any of the brother deaths. To me, the darkest part of the story is the nude sent to Whitney.
What news center?
They're going to be like JT on the stool.
Wait, also,
'Cause-
why are their
yeah.
names Taylor and Olivia?
I
Riddle me that.
know. I know. I said that.
Wait,
Remember
what do
last
you mean?
episode I
Because of
told
Olivia
you?
Benson and
Yeah.
Taylor Swift?
No, Olivia
Olivia
Rodrigo
Rodrigo.
and Taylor Swift.
Oh, were they in a fight?
Hugely.
Allegedly.
Oh,
It's
what's
tearing
the
apart my
deal?
family because I have a Gen Z sisters on Olivia's side.
Wait,
These
what's
girls,
the deal?
I'm sorry, these girls look exactly the same.
I know.
This is crazy.
Well, they were best friends, and that's the thing. Like,
But they were best friends. Of course they look
They
the
of
same.
course they look the same.
they were really close, and Olivia's so heartbroken because everyone's like, why are you forgiving Austin and not Taylor? And she's like, Taylor was my friend. And also Taylor's like, you said you hate me and this and that. And Olivia goes, it's true. I do not like you. I don't
Yeah.
want to be your friend anymore. Like,
This
accept
is
it.
crazy.
But wait, Catherine,
You're allowed to not want to be friends
I'm
with
scared.
people.
you remember?
I'm scared of all the brothers dying.
Remember
Why?
Whitney? Remember Whitney?
Yeah, of course, with the mom.
Wait, how do you remember some people and
Sorry,
some
I
not?
She watched early seasons.
Season 1 or 2.
So I haven't watched the early ones.
Oh, you should. They're,
I just
they're-
joined the
Yeah.
Southern Charm to get ready for Winter House.
Oh, I will say Liza.
What's Winter House?
In no
It's
way.
a spinoff where Summer House and Southern Charm people get together in Vermont and ski, but now they're bringing in Family Karma people below deck, and it's just young, hot, single Bravo people fucking in a log,
But
cabin.
In a
Lisa,
log.
imagine, but like those early Vanderpump seasons of like
This is
Jack
crazy.
dumping,
yeah, Lorelai.
Laura Lee at
Laura Lee.
the AA meeting, like that literally is like early Southern Charm is so good because like Catherine and Thomas were so organic, like they truly like they met and it was like this bizarre romance that was just captured on film, and then they started getting like pregnant, and then they kept breaking up explosively, but then like getting pregnant again.
That's what I watched.
But wait, Whitney. So Taylor also Shep's ex, who like
yeah.
maybe fucked Austin. Also, like it came
Taylor
out.
Ann Green.
Yeah, it also came out
can't
that
write this stuff.
she sent a nude to Whitney that said "Come one, come all,"
Is this what you're looking for?
and then Whitney showed his mom.
No, he showed everybody. And so, but Craig is such a glow up for me. Craig is like, what we're forgetting is that Whitney did something wrong.
Yeah.
And Taylor did
That's
not
true.
do it. And Whitney
Yeah.
shouldn't have showed everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I know.
You like Craig?
I never did, but Craig has matured into such like an amazing man.
Well, why
Well,
do I feel like he's not like in our orbit?
Well, because of
a la
Hannah,
Hannah
and
Berner.
Paige. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just is. There's just been mature moments, like people
Okay.
when people are like, "Paige is cheating on you," he just walks away.
Yeah.
So he's bigger than pillows.
He's
But
bigger
the
than also
pillows, are
like,
huge.
yeah.
A whole warehouse, 40 employees.
That's great. What kind of
Yeah.
pillows is he making?
Sewn down south, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it's called? Sewn down south?
I just feel, or even with Shep, he goes, listen, the path you're on, you're going to drive off a cliff, and I refuse to be driving.
Do you think that
next
Shep and
to you."
Taylor will get back together?
I
Sewing
hope
down
not.
south.
Shep is the worst kind of like trust fund situation. He has unlimited money with no goals,
I
no nothing. He
know.
doesn't want to work on himself. He is gonna unfortunately drink himself into a really
Oh,
sad
God.
life. Wait, do you watch Winter House or Summer House?
What I'll do with it when I watch.
What I'll do with a winter house.
Well, so I will always watch Summer House. What I'll do with Winter House is I will like wait on it and then.
Did you watch Single Danielle?
No, what's Single Danielle?
Dan-
Danielle
Danielle?
from
Yeah.
Summer House was
It-
just cringe. It's an
Whose
insane
side were you
season.
on, Danielle versus Lindsay?
Lindsay.
Me too.
No, when the season started, I knew they were fighting. I'm like, can't wait to see what crazy Lindsay did.
I know.
And then you go on and you're like, Danielle, what the fuck?
My favorite. I always say to myself when I'm alone in my apartment, when was the last time you made a sandwich for me?
That's what I mean. Lindsay makes TV. All the moments are
I
around
know.
her.
And now she's
you know?
dating Johnny Bananas.
Who's
Oh,
Johnny
hot.
Bananas?
From
He's
the
on
challenge.
Traitors, but he's a challenge. So he won the. I don't
I
watch
can't
the
keep
challenge. My best friends do, but
It's
the
so
challenge.
good. You
two
would love
people
it.
win. Oh, you know, it's Love Island vibes. So
Yeah.
it's like not in that way. Just at the end, they
Johnny
both win
Bananas.
money, and he stole money from his partner.
Yeah.
He was one of those that go, I'm taking it for myself.
This
Yeah.
is
He's
like a
hot for
villain.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny
Yeah.
Bananas can ruin me. I would risk it all. Oh, yeah.
Oh, new segment. Who would you risk it all for?
Yeah.
Just slam
And
me
then we
too.
all say how much
Miley.
you would.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd risk it all for
Yeah.
I
Miley.
love, you know what?
What do I even have to risk? I got nothing. A studio apartment? I'll take it. Take it.
Honey, you have a lease in the East Village.
Yeah.
What, is Miley dating someone right now?
Yeah, she's dating this guy for like 3 years, a weirdo musician.
3
He
years?
produced,
That's a long time.
Didn't she just break up with
Didn't she just
Hemsworth?
buy herself flowers?
No, the divorce. That's the song came out, but like maybe not 3 is too long.
Yeah.
But she had a quote where she goes, "Well, we went on a blind date. I mean, it wasn't blind for him, which
Yeah.
was
Go
fun.
off.
But he's a musician and he produced like 2 of the songs on that album. on
I
Summer
know I
Vacation.
used to be crazy.
amazing.
I know I used
So
to
different from
be
Taylor. Like she only
fine.
wants to perform at the Chateau Marmont for 20 of her friends. Like
Yeah.
refuses to tour.
Respect.
Yeah.
That's who I want to be. My new
That's-
mantra in life. Oh, what I want to be.
Yes, tell.
I don't want to be Kobe. I want to be Shaq.
Okay.
That's my new
What do you
thing.
mean by that?
That doesn't mean enough.
As
to
someone
us.
who doesn't even know what you're talking about, what does
So
that
because
mean?
okay, Kobe Bryant was like Mamba mentality, like 5 a.m. work. Like
Yeah.
he wouldn't even pass the ball to Shaq because he was like, "You're not working fucking hard enough.
Wow.
Worked so hard through pain, through champion."
Yeah.
Shaq missed every free throw, worked hard, dominated,
Yeah.
but he just goes to Target and buys kids toys and tips a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what I did one toy drive where I bought all these toys and I was like, I want to be like Shaq.
Yeah.
I just want to go buy shit and tip well and have a good thing and be good.
I know.
But I
What-
can miss free throws and I'm okay with
You
it.
said the
Love it.
smartest thing.
I
in
don't
the-
need to be.
You said the smartest thing in Seattle,
What
where
did I
you were
say?
like, I forget what we were talking about, but you were like, we did it. We don't have jobs. Like, none of us have to have jobs. Like, what more do we need? Like, we don't work.
Wait, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we cracked the code, but
why am I always stressed?
because the rigmarole of our business, Dana Gould said this, and he wrote on The Simpsons. He goes, they make you feel like you constantly need more and more and more.
Yeah.
When you've done it, done it, and they make you not enjoy it because
Yeah.
you want to do these things. And I fall guilty. We all fall guilty. I want to sell out a theater. I want to do this, but like at the end of the day, we fucking did it. We're
That's
doing
beautiful.
it. We're in it.
Yeah.
And fuck yeah. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Should I be like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. I've never performed at a comedy club.
I know I saw that on your calendar. I'm so excited for you. But you
Wait,
liked
where?
You liked Comedy Works, right?
I loved Comedy
Yeah,
Works.
they were fun. But that was really our crowd.
Wait, what
was
on my
there.
calendar are you looking at?
Oh,
Wait,
I don't know.
where?
I also saw you were at the
Yeah.
Wilbur.
Well,
fucking up.
I had the best time at Comedy Works, and I was like, oh, why have I not been doing this at all?
It
Like,
depends
why
what
do you
crowd goes.
think? I feel like I
But
came up.
even hearing you say, like, I'm 7 minutes from the cellar, I'm like,
Yeah,
the
we
cellar
never get
doesn't
invited
care about
there.
me.
Should we care?
Ooh.
We want to learn about your culture. You do both.
honestly,
You do it all.
I do it all. I love the club thing. It's not fun. Like there was someone else, a friend who wanted to be. I'm like, you're not gonna like it.
What do you
Like, but
mean?
it's honestly so many fun friends and people that you would enjoy. It's packed crowds, and I love cash on hand.
I know.
To me,
Sounds
nothing's
wonderful.
What do they
hotter
pay
than
for a
running
set?
around New
Yeah.
York City doing 15-minute sets, getting to drink for free, and then walking home with just hundreds of dollars in cash.
How
Yeah.
would we even begin to go up there?
You need to have someone recommend you, and then she has to like your video, and then you audition for her, and it's terrifying. Like I've done television, I've done lots of things. Never was I more nervous than.
But the audition
Yeah.
is just like a show, right?
like 5 minutes at.
But like
Yeah.
with a crowd.
Yeah.
It's not just like going to her room.
It's a casting,
bedroom.
casting couch,
Casting
casting couch.
And then you get spots or you don't, and then sometimes it ebbs and flows. Sometimes you're a favorite, sometimes you're not. You put in avails every week, and then you see what spots you get.
I would be so nervous to even walk in.
No, it's a lot of, at first, it's like your worth is attached to it, and then your
Yeah.
spots go down, and we're all kind of self-centered in this way. It's like, is she mad at me? And it's like, there's just 300 of us. You
Yeah.
know, like,
yeah.
I'll take everything personal, or what does this
What's
mean?
her name
And
again?
it doesn't even matter. SD?
That's the queen.
She's the queen
Wait,
bee.
tell her about me, even though I live in LA now. Was it a mistake to move here? I needed a change.
No, you're a TV writer.
Yeah.
And you perform here, and you're going to do Dynasty. It's like
Yeah.
everyone, everyone needs something different, and I need to walk in the buzz of a city,
Yeah.
a moving city.
I needed a change.
I need to be.
I wasn't
regular
rich enough to
somewhere.
live in like Manhattan proper, and so I had to.
Well, I'm moving in February on purpose because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Things people.
I have a
don't really know
January lease.
Yeah.
Never change.
that. Yeah,
You could afford to live in Manhattan.
Now I can, but like at the time, honestly, what
You
was
would also because
I lucked out.
also sorry, but at the Village Underground, there's a piano player and a drummer. So all the sets at the VU downstairs, you have 2 musicians always.
That'd be so sick. I'm fine,
Right?
but I think people think because I do songs that I can't tell a joke, but it's not true.
I know.
And I would love to do more. We'll
Yeah.
talk. We'll talk off pod.
Yeah, all the clubs, but
Any wisdom you
that
have.
is,
Because I live there. I'm like, I
wait,
might
but
as
so
well.
what clubs are you doing on the road? Or like, what are you doing?
I'm doing.
I also saw you're doing Parkway in Minnesota. Amazing venue.
Really? Oh, great.
Loved it.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm doing a mix
'Cause
of a lot of like music
also-
venues too. Not a lot of clubs.
Because also what you learn with these giant theaters, they hold a lot of money. Like you
Yeah.
owe them a lot of money,
Yeah.
to perform there.
What was I gonna say?
And
Have
the
you,
Parkway doesn't have like
are-
the Parkway is a great
are
deal.
are you WME?
No,
You're CAA.
Yeah.
We are.
Who's your touring agent?
his name's Brandon
Oh yeah, I met him.
Berger. Hey, what's up, bro?
Slay.
I met
Yeah,
him.
I'm learning a lot. This is my first time ever touring for real.
Well, because the funniest thing when I met your mom in Edinburgh,
Never
and we
forget.
were talking, and I was telling her about what I do, and I'm like, yeah, you go to clubs, you perform for people who don't know you, you do that. And she went, why are you doing that?
That's what my mom. My mom says that all the time.
And I went, it's just the gig, bitch. If
Yeah.
I could not do that, I would.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just have to go to,
But don't you love it?
Cleveland. I do love it.
I feel like
do
you're always
really
on like
love
a
it.
private plane.
I've only been on one once.
Who
Remember
is-
that though? Who was it?
Tom Segura.
Wow.
Once. And I was acting casual, and then he goes, let me take a picture of you.
That's
And I
sick.
went, thank you.
That's
Wait,
sick.
I actually don't know who that is.
He's a
He's
comic,
major.
but now he probably has his own plane. But
You're
at
the
this time, it
queen
was
of knowing
tiny.
people who I don't know who they are.
I'm a gossip, and that's a lesson I've learned. I've wasted too much time thinking about everyone else, and I need to think about myself.
Me too. I have to work on
I
myself.
was like too much in like everyone's business.
But also that's made you so beloved.
oh, and hated. It depends.
I actually
You
can't-
can't be beloved if
how
people
could
don't hate you.
Love that.
The men after the election, I fought with everyone at the cellar. I have lots of enemies. If you were a white man that's selling out right now, I fought with you. Every enemy of mine that I've ever had is doing Radio City Music Hall.
Oh. You gotta have a long list of enemies though, as you know.
I do, but I fight people and I regret some of them. And
At least you're doing it in real life, not on the internet.
yeah,
You're the only person who has real life shit.
Yeah, but I've
Everyone's a
definitely
coward.
calmed down. You know, it's a time suck. It's a time waste. Not everyone has to be your friend. But I started stand up at 21. Like that's another Taylor Swift thing. Like we hold these young pop stars in such a high standard, and then we're like, they're 20.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
crazy.
And so I was a psycho bitch.
Well,
I don't think I would. I don't think I care as much. Or I've also learned like people are who they are. You're not going to change their mind.
Yeah.
All of these things. But I have the same personality as my mom. Like she would fight at work. She'd come home and be like, I'm not going to the Christmas party. You know, like I have that in me.
That's beautiful.
I don't know what I have in me.
A lot.
A lot.
I stopped doing breath work.
I don't care, but I don't
Wait, you
trust that.
stopped?
I don't
Stopped.
believe in meditation or breath work.
I believe in I believe in
good.
both. I think they're changing my brain, even though still it's bad. But I think it's
What do you do to
getting-
unwind?
I have a lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms that I'm working on.
Same.
I'm addicted to weed and watching television at all times.
Yeah.
I feel like there's worse things you could do than weed and television.
And
Like, at least
McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's not booze.
Yeah, no, booze, I have a really healthy kind of.
Yeah, you don't really care
And I
about
just
it.
asked an oncologist if weed causes as much cancer as like cigarettes, and he said no.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's from Earth. It's from our girl Earth. I love McDonald's too. It tastes really good.
Yeah, it does.
And there's no the issue is you get off stage, you deserve a fucking
Yeah.
feast.
Yeah.
Especially on tours every night. It's like, okay, what do I get to have after the show?
Yeah.
You know what you got to get going? What our listeners, they bring us like the best treats. Like usually we go home and eat the things they bring us.
People bring me stuff on the
Toronto,
road. It's
Someone
nice.
brought me cookies called Craig's Cookies.
Wow.
Twizzler nibs baked into the cookies.
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
I don't need that, but I respect it.
So, but you're a gummy. You're a gummy girl. You brought last time you were on the pod. You brought
I bring up
gummies.
gummies.
I think about that like every day. My friend with an eating disorder even likes those.
Yeah.
I never will stop thinking about that.
I think that there's like inherently two types of people, like gummy girls and chocoholics. And like I'm a chocoholic.
I'm both.
Like in Seattle, those things
bowls.
at that
I
hotel.
know.
Those
I ate chocolate then.
That did me
Deadly
in.
bowls. Seattle's deadly
That's
bowls.
when I developed my last episode. My crush of the week was Kit Kats, the company.
The company.
I also love chocolate covered gummy bears.
Oh, see, I don't like when.
Ooh, I like chocolate covered cherries.
I don't like when gummy.
I like those
fruit
like
mixes
Brooklyn
in.
ones they sell at
Where
Target.
they're the different. Do you get the ones where it's like the colors red and blue for those?
I love that.
Do you know what is?
I love that.
Do you know what is popping up everywhere I look lately?
Nerd
no,
ropes?
like this like
A to B, A to C, A to Z.
this kind of chocolate, like it's like expensive chocolate that's like has orange in it.
Love that.
I hate
no.
I love orange
They
chocolate.
literally when
a
I moved into
British
my
thing.
apartment, the guy was like, "Welcome to the building." Gave me one of these orange chocolate bars. I'm like at a show. Someone's like, "Here, I brought this chocolate bar for you. It's this like
That
expensive
sounds nice.
chocolate orange." I don't like when it has orange in it. Then I do factor meals. And in my factor box, for no reason, there's a chocolate orange thing bar. And I'm like, they're following me around. I hate them.
Yeah.
Of course I eat them. I hate every second of it. I'm over it. I don't like when fruit and chocolate come together, including strawberries. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love that. I just saw a viral thing at Borough Market in London. You can get a cup of fresh strawberries with melted milk chocolate drizzled. Because, I don't like dark chocolate. I like milk.
I love milk.
That is a huge fucking thing. I hate dark chocolate, and I
bad.
think people are lying. It's
They
like
are.
if you want to be healthier, that's fine.
It's
but
like if you're
stop
like, I'm
pretending.
gluten free, and I'm like, you're anorexic. And of course,
Yeah.
I'm joking. And of course, you're mad at me.
Also in Cleveland, someone brought us milk chocolate covered Fritos.
Now that would
So,
be good.
yeah,
One of the best things I've ever had in my life.
How good are Fritos even just?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're gluten free.
Thank God. Well, a huge part growing up in Texas, a huge part of my lifestyle is
yeah.
having a chili cheese pie. Frito pie, chili cheese.
My 2 exes ago used to put Fritos and chili in a really cool way.
Well, every Friday at school we'd have Frito pie.
I don't know.
At school?
Yeah, every Friday school lunch was Frito pie. Frito pie is a bowl of Fritos with chili and cheese.
Oh my god.
Delicious. Frito, when you unlock a memory and they're like, could that possibly be true? But you're like,
Yeah.
that was true.
My mom used to make something called meatloaf surprise, which was just like meatloaf with mashed potatoes on it, so you couldn't see the meatloaf. But I was always kind of like, the title kind of spoils the surprise. It should be called mashed potato surprise
Oh, right.
because the meatloaf is the surprise, but
Yeah.
it's not anymore because it's right there in this. There's a spoiler alert: meatloaf surprise.
Virginia, we have notes.
Yeah.
Meatloaf is, I think, the #1 most American food.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jimmy Fowley earlier today, and
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. He did the funniest thing. He was talking about his family, and he was like, "My Aunt Dottie, who I think is funny. He's like, my Aunt Dottie, who thinks that she invented taco pie. no, thinks that she invented taco salad.
Someone had to.
People are so funny what they think they invented. My uncle on my dad's side thinks that his friend invented sandwiches in Milwaukee like sandwiches existed everywhere else, but the city of Milwaukee didn't know about sandwiches.
Well, did you guys watch Ladies of London?
Yes.
No, he loves
So
My
the Earl
favorite
of
show.
Sandwich, is that real? She claims that the Earl of Sandwich came up with the sandwich.
I know, but
putting
not
bread
in,
on stuff?
but not in Milwaukee. Not in Milwaukee.
No, it was in the 1600s. I
Yeah.
think.
Throwback. 30s.
I love Ladies of London.
Let me ask you this.
Caroline Stanbury's dismantling of Caprice during season 1 is literal art.
She just was the cool girl that everyone wanted, and she
Yeah.
just she
Bummer how
ruled with
Dubai.
wrath.
Bummer how Dubai turned out, huh?
She's married to a young man, and
Yeah, but like the Dubai, like it just
the
never
as
happened.
the franchise.
Yeah.
It wasn't very interesting.
No.
I didn't get into it.
I
at all.
loved that woman that got thrown from a horse.
I don't remember.
Friends with Alexander McQueen. She might have passed.
Oh,
did she pass?
Did pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Annabelle.
Not from being. It was like an incredible storyline where she was like this.
Because I was just
model.
thinking about Luann and
Yeah,
Camel.
Camel. Yeah.
I saw Luann out and about. Did I already tell you this?
No.
At La Dive in
Oh,
New York.
very chic.
We had come from a party, so we were in a great mood. We were already tipsy.
Who's we?
Me and my best friend Julia, my sister Michelle Buteau. It was sort of like a premiere party.
Oh
So
my
I
God,
got
what
to
a good
meet.
vibe.
So I got to meet Garcelle at the premiere.
Wow.
She posted a photo of me on her Instagram.
Great.
Thank God you're going back
I know,
to New York.
I love
it's
it.
just like where you are.
So then we went to La Dive, and Will Miles comes up to me. He goes, "I think someone really important is behind you."
oh my
and I
God.
turn around and I started tearing up. I had a fish room keychain with me.
Yeah.
Like and Luann was wearing a fedora and trying to get fucked. But my
Yeah.
sister doesn't know her. So she kept cock blocking Luann, being like,
Yeah.
"You can do better." And I'm like, she is a slut. And
Yeah.
you need to let her
Who's
fuck
she
who she wants.
fucking?
Oh, it was a guy who got kicked out of the bar, waited for her outside. She tried to fuck other people, and then she went home with the guy outside the bar who was kicked
Wow.
out.
She was on
That-
my
But my
I can relate
sister
to
was like,
that.
"Luann, you can do better. He's not going to make you come." And she went, "I bet you can make me come," to my sister.
Your sister? I met her
And
at
then I saw her, Luann, trying to get rid of my sister because she kept cock blocking her. We had to grab my sister,
Oh my god.
who came to visit. And then we went home at like 1:30 in the morning, and she went, "I came all the way to New York to go home at 1:30." And I'm like, "We're going to a matinee tomorrow." She goes, "That's at 2." I go, "Bitch, like, I don't know what to tell you."
What'd you see?
And Juliet.
How was that?
I loved it.
I heard it was good. I saw the bad version of it, which was the Britney Spears.
Yeah, yeah.
What was that called?
I don't remember.
Once Upon a One More Time. Maybe that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my
No,
life.
Max Martin. It was so clever and it was cool and it was like, if Julia had lived and Romeo
Sure.
had survived, so it was really
For
fun and I
once.
love Max Martin. And then I saw Shucked that trip as
I
well.
heard that's really
Wow.
funny.
It was fun. I
haven't
like.
seen
I
it.
don't know. It's always popping up on my Instagram. Like,
Well, now that it's not the original cast, like,
yeah.
because the whole thing is like Alex Newell,
Yeah.
full
Won the
standing
Tony.
ovation. There's
Yeah.
like a song that is wild.
Yeah.
Beyond.
I don't really care that much about Broadway. I saw Sweeney Todd, but I didn't care that much.
What's your favorite food?
Any sort of melted cheese and bread situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I get what you
glitter
mean.
cheese.
a pizza, a grilled cheese, a quesadilla. Like I just want
And for
that.
me with those, I need that though. I need something to cut that. So I need like grilled cheese. Then you're gonna have to have tomato soup. Like
Yeah.
quesadilla, I'm gonna need a salsa, sour cream thing. I
Interesting.
need a spice to cut the cheese.
Yeah, interesting. I love quesadilla.
This
You know
is
what's
my
so
big
good?
question.
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
I've been asking if you can only pick one. Would you pick cheeseburger or cheese pizza or whatever
Oh,
pizza or a
so
burger?
hard.
Burger or pizza for
Probably,
life.
probably burger.
I pick burger too.
I pick. It's not in my blood because I come from a huge pizza family. My dad would be so disappointed, but it's gonna be burger for
Yeah.
me.
Me too.
What's your favorite burger?
I would say Red Hook Tavern in
Oh,
Red
really?
Hook,
Never been.
Brooklyn. It's not overhyped.
Is it flat or is it juice? Is it smashed?
Perfect. It's
Okay.
not smashed. It's perfect. With just an like we had to wait an hour to sit at the bar. If
Oh my
that's the vibe you're
God.
getting of this
I don't think
place.
I would ever do that for anything.
Yeah, but it's a cute neighborhood,
It
so
is
then you
cute.
can like walk around.
But then you get over there and you're like, why don't we come over here?
the whole kitchen. It was like
I like Sunny's.
I don't know what the Sunny's Hideaway.
Cute little bar.
No, it was worth it. It is the best burger that I've ever had.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Wow.
It is a fun little day.
Remember
But
my
It's
friend-
very
What's
like
yours?
you're dating someone new and you're like, let's go to Red Hook.
Yeah, I did it all over Labor Day. I did my Labor Day weekend in New York.
Fun.
So
So that's where she did her.
I
Labor
never
Day
remember what
weekend.
what month that is, but respect.
I do because my birthday is August 31st and it's the first weekend of September. So it always
Oh.
I try to connect it.
Yeah.
That does make you Virgo, correct? Love.
I'm a
Loyal
s-
but judgmental.
I'm a Scorpio.
Sex demon.
Yeah.
You know I have Virgo stellium.
What?
Virgo stellium.
What is that?
It means I have more than three Virgo placements in my
Oh.
chart. So I'm
That
really-
makes sense
yeah,
to
I'm
me.
intense.
Wait, but what did you want to say that's so good? And then I interrupted about the cheese pizza or burger. But we were talking about grilled cheese, cutting it, melted cheese.
Oh, this is so. Thank you for asking because it's so stupid. But when there's like a puddle of cheese enchilada and there's like rice next to it.
Girl, wait, you're here right now?
We're here right now. Yeah.
Amigos in Pasadena. My favorite enchiladas is my favorite Mexican spot. You know, a place with giant margarita vibes?
Yeah.
But old
Nothing
school,
better.
giant big wooden booths for no
Can we
reason.
go?
And
Yeah.
bad lighting. Yes.
Let's do it.
Amigos.
Yes, before I leave New York, I would love to go to Amigos.
That'll be so fun. Okay.
I always go with my friend Alyssa and
Amigos Pasadena.
I made my friends take me for my birthday last year and they went, so why did you pick this place? I was like, I just love it. I don't always need,
wait,
a
now
seafood
I need a
tower.
water.
It sounds very.
I
don't always need a seafood tower.
I need a title of map. I need a water really badly. Do you
Go
want
get water.
No, I have all these
Oh,
beverages.
sure. I have exactly what Catherine has.
I don't really drink water.
I
Really?
No, I've been forced.
It's rare. It's
I'm a
rare
big
that
water
I will.
girl. So wait, so you unwind, weed, TV. What are your like tips?
I
and tricks?
isolate, and I don't want to do that anymore. But
Really,
I
but
isolate.
it can be good. But because when you're traveling so much, what are your tricks and tips for like touring as much as you do? How do you
don't think it's
suitcases, packing
good.
cubes? Like, what are we doing? Like,
How sad that the fucking wine key you gave me got taken away.
I was
Got
heartbroken.
taken away.
Yes,
Well, you know what? I was
No.
worried, and then I was like, wait, most people don't immediately travel after they get this. So
Yeah.
I will give you one when you get to New York.
Thank you, because I loved
As
it.
a housewarming.
And he goes, something sharp. I go, no, I actually don't know what it is. I can't wait to see. He goes, a wine key. And I go, fuck.
Well, I'm
and then
so
he
glad
took
you
the
told me
knife
that.
out and he was like, girl. And I go, okay. And then
Oh.
another girl had an anthropology candle. And I go, you gotta let her keep it. They're the best. And it was a gay TSA guy. He goes, I am. And I go, okay.
Community.
It was so
Community
fun.
pool.
I've never had that much fun with TSA, but he
You can have
knew
fun
the smell of
anywhere.
an anthro candle.
You can have
Yeah.
fun.
I don't
know.
have any. I think you got to get in the lounge. I think you got to really pick an airline and like get the miles because you want the upgrades, you want the better treatment, you want to be able to check in on a Sky Priority line, so you're not. You want pre-check, you want clear, you want all of that.
I gotta get
Can I ask,
pre-check.
do you pay a yearly fee for the Delta Lounge?
So that's what they changed. So it used to be like if you get Diamond, one of the prizes is you could pick the lounge. That's gone,
Right.
but I have the Delta Reserve credit card.
I see.
And with it until 2025, and then it's going to be timed. You can buy a yearly thing. I have leftover MQMs. It's like
It's a whole
I'm very
game.
deep in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole world. Because United, they let you in the lounge only if you're flying international first class.
Oh,
Not even New
really?
York to LA first,
No,
Wow.
only
That's crazy.
yeah.
or if you have because
Or you pay for the membership, which I haven't done, but I might.
it just feels nice to know that you can like grab a cup of oatmeal.
Yeah.
It is
you
nice
have
to be in the
it,
lounge.
Just
and then the
be-
LAX, there's outdoor seating, which I like.
Oh,
at the
that's
Delta
cute.
Lounge.
Yeah.
LAX is so bad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so scary.
I hate.
I went to pick up Brian there 2 days ago, and I was like, I'm such a good girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh,
he
you Brian's here?
so
Cool.
Cute.
Wait,
He's
I had
so
a cool thing
cute.
happen to me. I had a layover somewhere, I think in Michigan. A Porsche met me. I got off the plane and a guy had a thing that said my name. And I go, that's me. And he goes, come this way. And he took me and I got to go on the tarmac and put me in a Porsche and took me to my next gate.
Okay, fabulous.
And I went, what's going on here? He goes, well, this is usually for Delta 360 members and that's invite only.
No.
And I go, and he goes, but if there's none, we just go to the next highest person. And I go, cool. So how do you get into 360? Do you have any insight? He goes, they won't even tell us that, but sometimes they'll give it to a CEO or if you have a following or like whatever, but it's invite only.
That's
Wow.
great. That's
Because I
intense.
was on a flight with Kathy Bates once and they took her away. And I was
Wow.
like, where? And so then
They
I
took
I was
Kathy
on-
Bates away.
I was on a flight with Hillary Clinton once.
That's crazy.
No, but it ruined my whole day because like
Why'd it ruin your whole-
because like it made the flight take like an hour extra to leave.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like getting off was a whole production.
Why is she flying commercial?
And I was doing it when I was coming home from Park City when I was doing like a vulture like
Ooh.
lounge like
Those are tough.
and famous
On the record, I'm saying those are tough.
and famously on that trip was when someone from the TV show Portlandia was rude to me in Park
Yeah,
City,
never
Utah.
forget.
And so I just was ready to be home and like there was a lot.
Why are people rude to us? We talk shit.
I
Like we
know.
will tell everybody.
I know.
People don't
It's
know.
shocking
I
to
know.
me.
It's crazy how people act.
Everyone will know how you treated us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
literally.
can't stop.
I'm sure you could. Yeah.
I know everyone who's
Guess what? There's 2 people on Portlandia.
If, if anyone's wronged a friend of mine, I know, and I tell everyone I meet. Like, are you kidding?
Should we wrap up?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
do you have
but-
oh wait, did you have other items of business?
No, but what were you just talking
Hillary
about?
Clinton.
Oh, Hillary. Oh, this is another people getting mad that Taylor flies so much private and ruins the environment. What do you want to do? Get on a Delta One flight?
Yeah.
It ruined Jack Antonoff's wedding. You know,
Yeah.
or
Oh my
arriving. Like She can't.
Yeah.
What are the people that are like mad at her for
I
flying
know.
private?
And
what is their goal?
She lends her
If she was
They
on
want
your
her to go to
plane,
through Clear?
Clear Plus.
I can't even imagine.
I know. If Taylor was on your plane,
She would just like people would just be like throwing themselves.
Yeah.
They're
there.
like after Argentina and before she went home. I'd go home too.
Yeah, babe.
It's-
I bet she
that's
had
why
a
they call it
king-size
home.
bed
It's
on
where
the
you
flight.
go. Yeah.
Like, what do you want from her?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's really annoying when people are like, she can't live a different life than that.
No, I know.
A bed on a plane.
Of
Oh
course,
my
she has to go to a
God.
workout class at Dog Pound.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do? Go to Equinox? Like, what
I
are we talking
know.
about?
Equinox is the dregs. I'm sorry. I go there.
Oh, you do?
I'm part
no,
of it.
but that's fancy, no?
Whenever I get there, I'm just like, I feel right at home. It's not fancy.
Oh, I thought it was like a fancier gym.
Me too.
I think I felt that when I first joined.
This isn't like $1 million.
I follow someone on Instagram that goes to the
Like
pool at
$250 a
Hudson
month?
Yards a
Oh,
lot.
that's not bad.
Does that seem crazy?
You
I
go
mean,
to the outdoor
No.
pool. I feel
consider
like
this, I never go. So
yeah, but in New York, there's like outdoor pools, rooftop pools.
those you have to pay extra, I believe.
Okay, that's what I would
But
pay for.
But you know, that's why I joined Soho House
you
because
joined,
there's a pool next to me outside
and
my
you go to
apartment.
wait. It's
The
next
meatpacking
to
one
you?
is right next to my apartment, and so I go swim in the summer.
Wait,
But they're obviously you walk in, they spit on you, they spit in your food, they shit on you, they want you dead for coming.
Yeah.
They're so rude to you there, and I respect them because I'd be annoyed too. But
There are people that do shows at Soho House, and that has to stop
why?
because it's like they're not fun shows.
They're not, but you get to like drink out of that sexy.
I know, but I don't
stemware.
drink.
Thick crystal.
I've bombed there for sure.
Yeah.
The one in I did this one at Shoreditch House in London. The crowd was like, just an hour of me, and they were just like,
Oh my God, London feels like so long ago when I was in London.
I know it was. What were you saying though about?
I don't know.
Well, let's ask this. Do you have any other? Did you ever write any other bullet points down?
I did. Well, yesterday, so
Before we
I
wrap
got
up.
home and I was a little hungry, and I had leftover shrimp dumplings from Joy. If you haven't eaten at Joy, incredible.
JOY.
JOI,
It's
it's
shrimp?
Taiwanese food.
Where
Okay,
is it?
delish.
Best 1,000-layer pancake. If you love a melted cheese,
Oh,
this
honey.
1,000-layer pancake.
Oh my God.
Joy
They have Dan
Taiwanese.
noodles. Yeah.
Oh, Daniel noodles.
I'm in the mood for
heaven.
Thai. I haven't had Thai in a dog's age.
But so I was eating some leftover shrimp dumplings in my bed, and the chili crisp oil spilled all over. I had to like put my duvet in the wash.
Oh my
and, like,
God.
everything. So it was embarrassing to spill chili crisp all over myself. Oh, I'll have something. So, I play backgammon. Do you guys?
I have in
I
my
don't
youth.
think anyone's gonna.
I don't even know.
No
what
one
that
that I'm
is.
annoyed with from last night will play. So there's a guy at the Comedy Store that also. I was like, "Wait, you play backgammon?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, I have my little suitcase. I have it. I'll bring
Yeah.
it. Let's play." He goes, "Oh yeah, we'll see. Do you know how to play?" And it's like, I have my own little suitcase. Like, in what world do I have my own little suitcase
Wait,
if I
that's
don't know how to play?
crazy.
How'd you learn?
My father.
That's so fun.
Yeah,
I play at
usually-
my grandma's house, but I forget how to play now.
Is it difficult to learn?
It's a simple game, but like maybe hard to master. But once you're in the flow, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
But he kept being like, yeah, we'll like trash talking, which
Yeah.
is fine. But then we had a convo and I said a few things. He goes, the things you're saying make me think that you know how to play. And I go, not that I have a little suitcase, but okay. So then we go to play and he just keeps telling me like, she's good. She's good.
You're
and
like,
it's like,
yeah.
I don't need your
Yeah.
approval. And then every time I'd go, he'd go, but you could do this and this. And I go, I know. I'm thinking if I do that, then this and this and this and that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if this is worth
And
it
you
or
hit
if
your
I'm going
timer.
to go here.
And you hit your timer.
You
Like,
voice it.
I know what stop talking to me.
Yeah.
Or to be like, you could have
Who is
taken
this,
this.
a
And I'm
comic?
like, yes. And I go,
Is he hot?
no, not for
Sure.
me, but he's engaged to a really cool girl and he treats her very amazing. So that's like a cool part to him.
It's a cool, a cool component.
But he just
of it.
kept thinking I needed his approval or
That's
that
so
I'm trying to
annoying.
prove something to him. And it's like, actually, you're not that good.
Do you ever play Mancala?
No, but listen. So then another guy who works there comes and he goes, wait, are you guys playing? Because he saw it. I go, yeah. He goes, I know how to play. I play in tournaments all the time. Me and him start playing. He's really good. He plays all the time in leagues with Armenian people, like
Is
in
it
the
always
parks.
one-on-one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're having fun. Then this original guy comes, immediately believes that this guy's good. Goes, guy, he's good. And it's like,
Yeah.
and then this other guy who's really good
Sexism in backgammon isn't talked about.
in everything. So this other guy goes, do you know who the best player is? This other girl. And he goes, really? And he goes, yeah, her mind is unlike anything else. Like I've never beaten her once.
Wait,
Her
about
mind.
you or
No, about this other girl.
Okay.
And this guy who believed that this other guy, Steve, was amazing, suddenly is like, I don't know. Once you know how to play, blah, blah, blah. Rejecting that she was good, rejecting that I'm good, but believing that Steve's playing, yet Steve's beating you and I'm beating Steve.
That's crazy.
Sexist pig.
And And then at the
And this girl,
it was just so annoying.
Yeah.
And that guy Steve had to defend her and be like, "No, you don't understand." Like,
I hope
this
this fiance of his doesn't start playing backgammon because she's gonna get absolutely.
No, he does, but he kept being like, it's so fun playing because you know how to do stuff. Like I did a move, and he goes, "That move that teaches me that I know that you know how to play."
Ew.
And I'm like, "But I'm winning too. Like, what is going on?"
And it's your backgammon set that you brought in a suitcase.
And it just happened last night. I know that took so long to say. I don't know why that was my final statement, but it just bothered the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
if a woman says she knows how to play backgammon, believe her.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill.
Agree. Do you guys have a crush of the week?
Oh my god. Mine will be these new Biore joggers that I just
They're
got
soft
in
as
the mail
hell, I
yesterday.
bet.
And this is this brand Bare Bottom that I really like.
Bare Bottom?
It's a classic brand.
That's
It's BEAR Bottom, and it's a
That doesn't make it better.
that makes it worse. That's exactly what we thought.
it's a classic brand where it's like every 8 Instagram stories you watch.
Sure.
It's like Bare Bottom has the new gym shorts, and
do you use darn tough socks? Is that a part of you?
No.
Is that a part of you?
right now I'm wearing Brooks Adidas socks, Bori joggers.
Fit check.
Bare
Are these your
Bottom.
new Brooks that you got from?
Yes,
Yeah, baby.
yes. I got whenever I'm buying like athletic clothes from any website, be it Bare Bottom, be it Bori, I'll throw in a couple pair of socks because they disintegrate. I don't know where they go, these socks.
I just buy Hanes from Amazon.
My crush of the week is Corey, who's the woman who cleans my apartment. She came as a referral from a friend who was leaving town, and she is so good. We have this funny relationship where the first time we texted, I did a typo and I said that I was Pat's, PATZ. So from then on, she began calling me in text and in person Pads, PATZ, and I just have never corrected her. So like, she just thinks of me as Pats with a Z, and she does amazing. Like she's so good and
That's
such amazing
great.
energy. I love her. I love her.
My crush of the week is the pho broth that I just had before I came. It was so delicious. It was from a place called Pho VT, and I picked it up. And that's when you know you're in LA because you can go in your car and pick up something, and it feels like
That's how depressed I am. I'm still just doing Postmates Sense Up.
Well,
I know.
obviously, if I was I was coming home from something,
Yeah.
so it was, you know what I'm saying. Whereas in New York, you'd be like, "There's no way I'm going to pick up something and lug it back." Like,
Oh my god, I will say like when I
get
was
it.
getting home from my apartment last night to my apartment last night, there was a girl who lived in my building coming out getting a pizza delivery, and she was like, "Thank you," and she was like holding her pizza and smiling, and she was kind of Lady in a Movie, like,
yeah,
and I was like,
messy bun. Like, oh, sorry.
I know, and there was just something so joyful about her. I was like, I wish I could access that feeling of joy she's having, but it wouldn't. When you try to eat, a pizza is something that's like, if you're depressed, it's not gonna look like that. Like you have to be happy for the pizza to be joyful. You know what I mean? Like a pizza will magnify whatever mood you're in.
Yeah.
And that way it's like
Fucking
alcohol.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
I would say my crush of the week. A drunk man came up to me yesterday, and even though he was drunk and came to me, like it startled me. The security guard at the club was behind him, and I went, "Let me hear what he has to say." And it was the most thoughtful compliment I'd ever gotten, and he just was so thoughtful in his compliment. I just said that. I'm trying to think of a different way to say it.
Can we hear the compliment?
Well, so I did a fun show in the belly room of the Comedy Store called Confidential. People in the audience write down their secrets and put them in a
Ooh.
bucket, and you're set. You go through people's secrets and like riff
That
off the
sounds so
secrets.
fun.
And then at the end,
What?
everyone picks their favorite. And then afterwards, there's a panel, and then you say there's 4 of it, and you say the favorite secret. And if the person admits it, they go on stage and they blur their face. They're taping all this, and you get to ask about the dirty
That
secret.
is so fun.
And they get their tab paid for if they admit that the secret is there.
That's
Wow.
And so it was really fun, and I was just having a great time. And this guy came up, he goes, "You just owned the stage.
Yep.
You belong there, and it just felt so comfortable for you."
It's so true of you,
And
though.
ran-
I
you
actually
ran
think that about
room,
you.
and
I was the drunk man.
and he was cute, and he'd be
That's you every time I see you on
I
stage.
go, "Hopefully, you'll find me on the internet." And he was like, "I will." And if he wasn't drunk, maybe I would have stayed and flirted. But I'm like,
Sure.
I'm not doing this.
Ooh, let him reach out.
But I really was just kind of, and Jared Goldstein was standing next to me to see it all happen.
Nice.
And so
Jared
he was
Goldstein's at
into it.
every show, don't you think?
I want him everywhere. He
Me
is my
too.
favorite person in LA, one of that I've met. He is
Okay.
down.
He's the best.
He's down. Do you want to see this movie?
Okay, I want to read
yes.
this.
Do you want to eat here? Let's go. Do you want to be my +1? Sure.
That's interesting
great.
because I'm on a text thread right now with him and one other person trying to plan a dinner. And it's been like pulling teeth.
Maybe it's because I keep stealing it.
Then he'll pitch a day. We'll agree. 20 minutes later, can you believe I have to bail? And then we're moving again. And Jared, if you're listening, you got to be better.
He's going to listen.
Wait, okay, so
this is a call out.
For some reason, this reminded me of like, I think like the compliment of it all, like, so threads, I'm on threads, and it will do this thing where like they show you all different kinds of threads, like for no reason of people you don't follow. So this woman posted this amazing like LGBTQ plus thread where she goes, I had a gay neighbor. People avoided him because he was gay, but I was in good terms with him. One faithful day, I feel very sick, and this guy was sensitive enough to know I was sick. He knocked on my door, and I managed to open the door, and he asked in his feminine voice,
No.
Neighbor, how you day? I never see you since yesterday. Then I answered, I saw you this morning. He replied, no, that was yesterday. I was shocked. It happened to be that I passed out the previous day. He came into my place. He entered my kitchen, cooked, washed all the dirty plates. He practically nursed me back to health. He is still the nicest person I've ever met apart from my mother. In conclusion, don't judge people because others are judging them. Know the real them.
That is amazing.
But who's this guy doing so much
I
for
feel like
this
that's a
woman?
monologue like Patty and Mitra would write for It's a Guy thing.
I know. I'm obsessed. Her name is Susan.
Shout
she
out.
my favorite was I managed to open the door and he asked in his feminine voice, "Neighbor, how you day?"
Neighbor, how you day? Do y'all feel hot today?
I do.
I don't.
I got a blowout for this yesterday, and so I bought a special headband so I could SoulCycle before coming here.
It
So
looks
my
great.
blowout would move.
Are you? Is it always dry bar? Or where
No,
do you
dry
go?
bar. My new thing is going to dry bars like going to detention. These girls will answer a text in the middle of your blowout. They will be 20 minutes late eating a sandwich staring at you.
So where do you go?
I go to my salon and I pay extra.
Nice.
And if someone's not available, I'll go to dry bar. Like,
Okay,
I'm not
fabulous.
above it in any way. But I love my girl, Brittany. I like the way she
Shout
makes
out.
me feel. Brittany's, she's on it. And I've developed allergies, and she went and bought a
Oh,
special
right.
fragrance-free product for me that she
Oh my
surprised me with
God.
yesterday. It was
That
real
is
fun.
above and beyond.
Yeah.
That's a gay neighbor vibes.
Yeah,
How you day?
No, I'm gonna come back. Yeah, Monique cut.
It just so happened I had passed out the day before.
In his feminine voice, how you day?
But I do feel hot. It's like really sad that working out does make you feel better no matter what's
I
going on.
know.
It's like the worst reality of life.
My really quick question is, when you guys go to your classes and your gyms, like, do you shower and change there, or do you just go home and then deal with it?
I go home.
I go home, but like today I showered because I came straight here.
Okay, because that's what I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, there's no way I can do
Can't
this all.
pack a bag and do no.
I know, and it's like I want to have
But
my
sometimes
deodorant.
it's fun to walk into the gym with like a duffel.
If you
like-
have if you have a day that's empty and you can like fill it up with the gym being your activity, then it's fun to be like, I'm gonna bring my stuff.
But if it's like if you can get like I love going to my 7:15 class and like I wake up, get right there. It's aspirational. I come home and shower.
Time in a day, like already the day's over. I haven't done anything.
I think that since I've been meditating, the days have felt longer, which right now
Oh.
is bad because I hate existing. But I think that once I like existing again, I'll be glad that there's more of
Honestly, all three of us, I think, are really like depressed but upbeat.
Oh, totally. I literally love
You
life.
do. You said it about me being positive. I'm like, you guys do the same. It's the
it.
same.
I feel like I've been such a
That's
negative
because you bring
Nancy
out my
lately.
light. Because you make me happy, happy, happy. Because you're just like,
Is it because I'm obsessed with you?
well,
that might be it.
honey doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But no, it's like you're not. The thing is that some people are nice to you and then they're nice to everyone, and then you just know they're actually don't mean anything they say. You keep it real with everyone. Like, I just trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are
Yeah.
fake and you're not.
You're right. Well, because Jared Goldstein never compliments my outfit, but yesterday he went, "That's a good outfit," and I knew it was real because he's never said a nice thing to me.
That's the best. That's why I like my managers, because she's like so low key that if I do good on something, she's like,
Wait, this
I'm
is
like,
so
Wait, did you like Poor Things?
haven't seen.
me neither.
Looking at this photo, I'm like, I thought it was the best acting performance ever, and I feel like you could have done it too.
Looking at this photo.
Yeah,
Well,
look
I
at this
do
photo.
feel-
Seeing you here, I go, could you have done Poor Things?
Well, yeah, I would love to do Poor Things. I haven't seen it, but I'm totally on board for the project. Let's reshoot it. I'm a huge Emma fan, so that means
Me
a lot to
too.
me.
She nailed it.
Me
I like
too.
her in everything. Like
It's
from
the best
from
part.
Easy A. I know we have to wrap it up. From Easy A, I'm obsessed. Anyways, I do randomly feel hot because I'm in your presence, and I love you both. And are you mad at me?
No, are you mad at me?
No, are you mad at me?
No.
No.
Are you
Anyone
mad at
else?
me?
No way.
I'm not mad at you.
Thank you so much,
Wait.
Lisa.
Thank
Love you,
you.
girls. Thank you for coming on, and thank you for y'all because I know we went late. Sorry. And Headgum.
Yep.
Seek treatment. If you're boring as fuck, seek treatment. If you're unlucky in love, seek treatment. If you just can't take a hint, well, seek treatment. With Kat and Pat.
That was a Headgum podcast.